How's it going, everyone? I'm YouTube Trev, and thanks for tuning in on the Hockey Edmonton show. We got a fine Saturday morning for you. That's January 18th. So wherever you're watching, be sure to leave a like. As always, all season long, this is episode 20. Done 20 of these intros, and definitely getting a lot better, I will say, 20. At the beginning. Yeah, 20. Beginning, I was like, this is a Hockey Edmonton show, so nervous, but the nerves are slowly getting down, and yeah, episode 20, so if you've been here at episode 1, 2, you know the drill. Leave a like, drop a comment down below, and you're probably thinking, who's the new guy? Who's the new guy? Well, that's not quite true. We actually had him on the season, earlier in the season. This is Joel. Joel is back. Joel... for the listeners, the audience that are maybe just catching up with this episode, just start off by introducing yourself again to the audience, and yeah, thanks for taking the time out of your day for today's episode.
Thanks, Trevor. Thanks for having me. As Trevor said, my name is Joel Lenius. I'm the technical director with Hockey Edmonton. I'm also the program director for Junior Oilers program we have in Edmonton. Happy to be here, and I think we'll chat a little bit about our program and the event that's going on, and happy to be here and chat with you.
Yeah, for sure. That is what we will be discussing in this week's episode, the Rogers Place Takeover Series, which is pretty cool, and we're going to have some pretty cool guests join us as well. We're going to hear from a coach, Alister. Sorry, a little brain fart there. We're going to hear from Alister. We're going to hear from Paige, who is a player. Alister is team manager. Team manager. You're the coach.
He got a promotion.
Yeah.
He deserves a promotion. He deserves a promotion.
There it is. Yeah, no, absolutely. So we're going to hear from Alister. We're going to hear from Paige, a player, assistant captain. And then we're going to hear from the captain. Who is the daughter. Leila, she is absolutely crushing it. The whole team is crushing it. They are undefeated. So we'll hear from them later in this episode to highlight this event. It's a pretty cool event. They get to skate on the same ice as the best players in the world. Have you skated on the Rogers Place ice?
I have several times, and I know they'll probably talk about just the quality. It just seems too nice.
Yeah, it does seem too nice.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
I need a rut and a bump. And some
yeah.
snow.
You need a little bit. I've been hitting the ODR
Nice.
I've been hitting the ODR a lot this winter, and I'm just it feels good. I'm like, this is probably what I should be skating on. I'm not going to lie. Awesome. But Joel, you touched on it. Yeah, you introduced yourself. You touched on your role. But just quickly, in your eyes, what makes the Junior Oilers program unique?
I think the program overall is just the family vibe we have. We have 3 teams in our program. We have 2 boys teams. So the blue and the orange, and they have a terrific coaches and an excellent staff, and then Junior Oilers White, which is our female program. So all 3 are at the U18 triple level. We live out of the same rink, Bill Hunter on the west side, and we have the same skills coaches, and just a really good atmosphere. And I think the players will talk a little bit about culture and whatnot, and I think that same thing is if you ask players from the other teams, that's what they would feel. So I think the development we put in there, the people and the staff, the volunteers, everybody that helps makes the program awesome. And I think the standard and expectation that everybody has for success, and that success for us isn't necessarily always winning, and just helping players move on and help coaches move on to that next level and improve their skill sets and be ready for whatever comes next, whatever their goals are next. So, yeah, it's just I think the family atmosphere, the culture of the program, that's I'd say is the biggest piece for sure. So.
And you are the coach of the Junior Oilers White team, correct?
Yes, sir.
Maybe you can touch on what you guys have been able to accomplish so far this season.
Yeah, we had a really great season last year. We ended up getting to SO Cups, so that's the national championships, to represent Alberta and Western Canada, and not unexpected. I think we had a great team, but achieved a little more than we originally planned at the start of the year, and we earned a bronze medal there. So I think this year we were just hungry to improve again, and brought in a lot of new faces, and kept our same coaching staff. I think they're the best, so props to them out there. And we had a great start to the season. We ended up winning the Firestarter tournament in Calgary. We haven't lost in 19 games in our season, knock on wood. We've gone to some great tournaments in Ottawa. We played in the U22 tournament in Ottawa, so playing girls that are women that are 4 years older than some of ours, sometimes 5 or 6 older than our youngest ones. So they enjoyed challenge, they enjoyed being pushed, and really great group to coach. And we've had some on-ice success for sure, but I think they're staying humble and respectful, and those are our values, and making sure we stick to it and trying to get better every day at something new. So.
Yeah, to be. Last week we talked about the show was the Edmonton Minor Hockey Week. We discussed that at length, and it was more than just the week itself. It was there's a lot of events going on, and that kind of goes with this as well. This hockey game. It's more than just a hockey game. There is quite a bit of stuff that follows with it, and just maybe if you could touch on what fans can look forward to on January 26th, opposed from the game itself.
Absolutely. I think there's our staff does a really good job putting together quite the event, and it was really popular last year, and we sold out our space and tickets last year, so we've opened it up quite a bit more this year to allow more spectators, viewers. But I know there's some bracelet making stations, some posters. I think we'll be selling some Junior Oilers apparel for those that have been looking for it. And then we're also doing the game day girl, and I think that's a really cool experience for anybody that's able to win that contest and be a U18 AAA player for the day and experience what warm-ups like, what it's like in the dressing room, what it's like on the bench, and just kind of get a first-hand experience. So I think for any of those younger girls out there that are aspiring to play at this level, I'd encourage you to apply for that, and hopefully you can have some success and earn that opportunity there. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a huge impact. Like we kind of touched on it there, and I'm sure I'll definitely ask the ladies that will be joining the show. But like being able to, they must feel like NHLers. They must feel like or PWHLers. Like it's got to be so cool. That's got to be something that they'll carry on or just take with them for the rest of their life, and it's a really, really great experience. So, no, that's great stuff there, Joel. Maybe let's talk about the game itself. What makes this matchup between the Junior Oilers White and the Lloydminster Steelers so exciting?
Yeah, we enjoy playing Lloydminster. I feel every time we play them, we get better, and they've pushed us pretty hard for a couple games this season. Dan Ockenberg is their coach, and he's from Edmonton, and he actually coached the St. Albert's last year that won 3 SO Cups in a row. So he's done a really good job with that program, and I think he's well respected by his players. So they play hard for him, and they're big, they're physical, they play hard. The pace is high when we play them. So for us, it's a great matchup, and we're excited to play them. And I think there's a lot of respect between the two teams, which is important for us when we were choosing a team to play this year. So great coach, great players, really young team, physical, play hard, and they'll certainly push us, and looking forward to a good game against them.
For sure. You're coaching these girls, so you kind of know exactly what they're talking about and whatnot. So, and you really got a good grasp of the situation. How does playing at Rogers Place prepare these athletes for future opportunities like the PWHL?
Yeah, no, I think those are the arenas that they're going to be playing in. So just kind of getting used to that atmosphere and the professionalism that comes with the event. I mean, we have 20 girls on our team, and 17 have scholarships, and the 3 that don't are still too young. So they're all moving on to playing bigger and better things, and U Sports and NCAA, and so they kind of have to get used to that big-time atmosphere and the pressure that comes with it. And so just being on that ice, I think just signifies, how much the game has grown, how far it's come, and the opportunities that I think are laying ahead of them, whether it be at that next level, whether it's U Sports or NCAA, or if some of them are able to play PWHL or European Pro. So I think just overall the opportunities and the experience to be a part of something like that.
For sure. No, absolutely. Another one for you there, Joel. How would you say events like this contribute to breaking barriers and creating more opportunities for female hockey players?
No, I think just putting girls out in those situations that typically I'd say maybe in the past only were available to boys and male hockey, and I think hopefully attracting a lot of people to come out and watch this level of play. And again, I've said to so many people, and I was surprised first when I started coaching, it's just the level of talent. And since I started coaching, I can't remember how long ago, just how much more skilled the group has become and the players have become, and their dedication to training and the opportunities that come with training. So I think it's great to see that these opportunities are there for the female game, and maybe in the past they weren't. So we know that the girls have trained hard and going to take advantage of it. So,
yeah. No, it's cool. Like in the locker room growing up, it was always like I was in the locker room I want to be in the NHL. I want to make the show one day. And as now that the PWHL, there is that chance, and it's finally there's that chance. Is that kind of the locker room talk? Do some girls, are they like, no, like that's my dream? Are you getting a sense that they're really chasing that dream?
Yeah, I think first and foremost their goal will be get to post-secondary. I want to earn an education and play. But sure. I don't know, when PWHL came out, it was an interesting feeling around the room. It kind of changed a bit. Like I'm trying to choose, like it was hope that there was something next. There was something to strive to, something that they could work towards even beyond college and university. So I'd say for lack of a better word would be hope, and just for them to continue to push themselves and maybe achieve something that they really didn't think was possible when they started playing. So I think the rise for professional hockey, even in Europe and PWHL for sure, has just kind of inspired them and given some hope, and certainly enhanced their dedication to training. And yeah, I think they're very excited for what they could achieve after this. So.
For sure, and it's pretty elite level what you're coaching there, Joel. I'm just curious, like, do you see like some potential in these players, like to go far? Like if they chase it, we're like, oh yeah, no, you got what it takes. Are you saying that kind of? Are you easing into that, or?
We talk a lot about just being ready for what's next. And
yes,
that's our responsibility, is just helping them get ready and be ready for what's next. I think if you looked at our stat sheet or our roster, like it's so deep. We don't have one player that's leading the pack with scoring. Like we certainly have some that have scored, have made some achievements statistically, but the depth of the roster, and I think the ability of all of them to move on and never really coached a team that's this deep and this talented.
Cool.
So I think for any of them, they should all. If there's a message I could give them today, is make sure they keep training, and I think they all have the ability to accomplish something if they want to, and they all have a pretty good mindset. So
yeah, and I mean, you are seeing it firsthand, as I said. What's your vision for girls hockey in oil country over the next 5 to 10 years, would you say?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think, kind of coming back to grassroots, we've seen some really amazing changes with our Edmonton Female Hockey Alliance, and Amy's done a really good job as putting that program together, and she's got a ton of staff and volunteers that have contributed to that. So we've seen a ton of changes and growth in our grassroots, and certainly an increase in our registrations for females. So the interest of the game is higher. And then, as we move up, for minor hockey, I guess you'd say that Junior Oilers is the pinnacle. So they're working through EFHA and hopefully earning a spot at the U18 AAA level, and then they move on to university. So I think for oil country, just for the girls to be able to wear that crest on their chest, and big testament to our partners at OEG and Oilers over there. They're just so supportive of the program, and I know I can tell them and tell everybody that the girls are just so proud to wear that crest. So hopefully everybody in the grassroots is aspiring to get to our level, and hopefully girls at our level are aspiring to move on and get to university. And I think we're just a cog in the wheel of their growth and development. But I know they're very proud to wear that crest, and we're very thankful that we get to wear it for sure.
Super cool. Great stuff there, Joel. This is the Hockey Edmonton Show. I'm YouTube Trev. That is Joel. We'll be joined by some guests right away here. Alister Matthew will be joining us, along with Paige Smith, assistant captain of the team, and then Layla Matthew will be our final guest of today's show. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to the show, thank you for tuning in on this fine Saturday morning. Leave a like, drop a comment down below, and we will be joined by Alister right away here on the Hockey Edmonton Show. So we do have our first guest of today's show, and it will be Alister Matthew. He's a team manager and parent, and he's got some good insight. So we're going to bring him on right now. Alister, he is joining us. Alister, how the heck are you doing today?
Good. Good morning, you guys. How are you doing?
Yes. We're doing really good. Really good. Thanks for taking the time out of your day. We just got a few questions for you, as it is the Rogers Place Takeover Series, and I know you were involved. So first and foremost, let's just introduce yourself and tell the audience your role with the program.
Well, as you just heard, I'm the team manager. I've been with the Junior Oilers program since its inception. I'm also a father. Layla Matthew, the captain of the team, is my daughter. And other than that, I'm just, taking it one day at a time, enjoying the experience, and happy to be part of the Junior Oiler family.
Awesome. So, you had mentioned that Layla Matthew, she actually will be joining us. She is our third and final guest of today's show, but she is involved. I hear it. Rumor is she is injured, though. But I'm just curious, what has it meant for her, and what will this mean for her, for this game, and just this program as a whole? Well, you've seen it firsthand. I'm sure she has some amazing stories. If you could just touch on those for the audience.
Well, I mean, what it means to my daughter, I'm assuming, and all of us, I mean, it's a tremendous experience. I don't believe there are any other programs out there that are supported, so wholeheartedly by an NHL franchise like the Oilers. So, and it's been great. From the very start, the Oilers have invested so much time and energy into us and helping us get this program off the ground, ensuring that the athletes are getting the type of development that they're looking for, and helping them, first and foremost, to get to the next level, which, as you know, is quite a challenge when it comes to girls hockey. I know the comparison between girls hockey and boys hockey seems to be seamless, but with the girls program, it's a little bit different, actually. It's a little bit more challenging, and their be-all and end-all isn't the NHL at this point, but the PWHL. But that stepping stone leads through either youth sport or college or any sort of post-secondary. So, yeah, it's great that we're all part of this program, and we're doing the best we can and investing everything we can in order to help the girls get to where they need to.
Awesome. Sweet. Joel, you want to ask a question to good old Alister over here?
Yeah, I know, I guess for you, and big question for us, and I think a lot of people, is just how do you suspect this program has helped Leila earn an opportunity at that next level and be prepared when she gets there?
Well, Leila, if I can speak about you specifically, Joel, Joel's our coach. And he saw something in my daughter a very long time ago and took a chance in her when she was, I think, only in 8th grade. So she entered the program when we were still called the Pandas as an underage player, and only the second underage player to do it. Her best friend the year prior to that, Chloe Goofers, was the first. But it wasn't an easy thing. It was very difficult. And because of that experience, Leila was able to earn herself, with the help of Joel, the program, and everyone involved, a scholarship to Clarkson University, which is in Potsdam, upstate New York. So one of her main goals was achieved because of the program.
Oh, wow. Well, look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, and just a few more there for you, Alister. Just curious, what is it for you that separates, what's like the biggest thing that you like about this program, if you have an idea on that?
For me, it's the development. Everyone knows how difficult it is to, or how expensive it is to pay for hockey. It isn't easy. But the Junior Oilers program encompasses everything. Like, instead of having to throw my daughter in extra skill sessions with, let's say, a power skating coach, a skills coach, somebody to help her with her hands, 3 separate organizations in order to funnel her through a program and then hopefully earn a scholarship, the Junior Oilers has been able to offer everything, every step of the way. I guess I would say a comparable thing would be an academy. But with the academies, the price is maybe twice to 3 times as much, the cost. And then you would still have to concern yourself with paying extra for all those extra skill sessions, where we don't have to with the Junior Oilers program.
Awesome. And just one last one from me there, Alister. How did you get involved? How long have you been involved with the Junior Oilers program?
I was around since its inception. Prior to being Junior Oilers, we were the Pandas. So we seamlessly moved from the Pandas into the Junior Oilers program. Mind you, the Pandas stemmed a variety of years, and it was called something else prior to that. But from the very first time we were called the Junior Oilers, I was a part of it. So 3 years now. This is our 3rd.
Sweet. Awesome. Joel, you got any more for Alister?
No. We just appreciate you coming on and everything you do for the group. And as an awesome parent and excellent team manager, you'd never seen such good spreadsheets. That guy is a spreadsheet master, Excel master. But no, thank you for everything you do for us, for me, and the team and the program. And certainly a big part of making the event come to life on January 26th. So from us, thank you.
Well, thanks a lot, Joel. I do appreciate it. I knew you not only did you take a chance on us, but we also took a chance on you, and we begged you to come back, and it's worked out fantastic. And we're undefeated. this year. We're doing really, really well. Previous year, I don't know if Joel mentioned, but he was coach of the year last year by the AFHL. Yeah, he took a program that was, brand new, struggling, had its challenges, and he turned a group of very eager, hardworking girls into, almost champions of it all. And I don't want to jinx it. Let me knock on wood, but we're heading down that path again this year. But the difference is we're undefeated and we have a great group of girls. So we're all, as parents, on behalf of all the parents, I'd like to say, thank you so much, Joel. And I'm sure I speak for everyone, but we're very appreciative of it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Wow, humble Joel over here. Wow, Coach of the Year. I had no idea I was talking to Coach of the Year. That's awesome. Sweet. Well, thank you for shedding some light on what's that, Alistair?
He keeps it all to himself. He's very humble.
He does. He's a very humble guy.
Very, very hard for the program.
Awesome. Yeah, learned something today. That's great. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, Alistair. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and best of luck to you this season, the rest of the season.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having
Alistair.
me.
Yeah, have a good one.
Cheers.
Awesome. Sweet. That was Alister Matthew, and a nice little chat with him. That was huge props and huge thanks, I guess, for stepping in. That was good. That was a really good conversation, and just a few questions, as we do have a few more guests joining us. And Paige Smith, she is in the queue. She will be joining us right away here, so we'll be sure to dive in on that. But Coach of the Year. That's awesome. Huge props. I had no idea. You didn't want to tell me what the heck, Joel?
No, just keeping it quiet. Keeping it quiet is better that way. So.
No, that's good. But that was a good grab. So thanks for doing that. Really appreciate it. This is the Hockey Edmonton Show. I'm YouTube Trev. That's Joel Lenius to my right. And our next guest, Paige Smith, will be joining us, assistant captain, Team Alberta player, and this will be a good conversation we're going to have with her. She'll be joining us right now. Paige, thank you for taking the time out of your day for taking this quick little interview. How the heck are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really, really good. So thank you. What does it mean? Well, we're just gonna get right into it. What does it mean to be a junior Oiler?
I think it's pretty exciting. It's kind of an honor to be a part of the program, especially our team this year. We've had a super strong season so far, and I think it's just an honor to be a part of this group and program, and the development that I've had is super good as well.
For sure. What do you like about the program? Is there anything in particular that you can tell the audience?
I think one part is for me, it's like our coaching staff and even the coaches around, like from team to team. It's such like a friendly environment and atmosphere. And I think they're super supportive, like everything you do in life. There's like, you can get tutors and everything. So I think it's just super supportive in every aspect.
Awesome. And I guess, are those tutors helping with your exams right now? Are they helping you ace them?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's great. Curious how the season is going so far.
Super well. We've had a super good start. I mean, I don't think you could ask for anything much better than what it is right now. I think we have a super strong team, and coming back from like our Ottawa tournament, I think has really made us a lot stronger, especially playing in our league. And I think it's just exciting to see what our team will achieve and where we will get to.
For sure. Rogers Place Takeover Series, that is pretty cool. You get to skate on the same ice as some of the best players in the world. Is this the first time you've done that? What's going through your mind? Like, I mean, I've never had the privilege to skate on Rogers Place. I can't imagine what you're thinking.
I think it's super exciting. I know I got to do it a few years ago, and I think it was novice I got to do it. So I think being able to go back and do it again is super exciting.
Yeah, it's got to be. That's some really, really good stuff right there. Maybe can you just touch on as far as what the development as this has come with like being a player, but how has it been relationship wise? Have you made some really cool friends? Like, how is this making you, we talked quite a bit on the Hockey Edmonton show. We're trying to make great players, but at the end of the day, we're trying to make great people as well. So you have anything to say about that?
I think everywhere you go within this program, you always make a new friend. Everyone is always so nice, and you can turn to anyone at any time. And I think especially with our team this year, we've brought players from many different teams from before. So I think making so many new friends this year just in our team from different teams that you would have played against in the past years is super cool. And yeah, I just think the program in general, you always have a friend somewhere and everyone's always willing to help each other.
Yeah. No, I'd agree. I think Paige for us is a excellent leader and very happy that she's with our program. And actually, lately, she's had a ton of success. I mean, we were looking the other day. I think she got 12 points in her last 4 games, and she's doing terrific. So, yeah, crazy, eh? 12 points in 4 games.
Yeah,
so
that's actually that's ridiculous. That's really good. Keep it up.
Playing with a ton of confidence, but yeah, I guess for you, the last 3-4 games when you've had this offensive success, have you done anything different, or have you thought about it, or why do you see yourself of earning that success you've had lately?
I don't know. I don't think anything's really changed. I think I play a pretty aggressive, like gritty game, and it's just worked. The getting pucks to the net and just working hard. I think that's all it is to build my success, and I hope it continues.
You got to come out and watch her shoot.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's super impressive. Those are really good numbers right there. And Joel is your coach, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's give Joel some love. How is he as a coach?
She's stuck with me.
One of the best, I'd say, from what I've ever had. He's definitely the best coach I've had.
Oh, that's great stuff. Awesome, Paige. Yeah, we just wanted a quick chat with you. So you absolutely crushed it today. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you this game this weekend. Hope you keep the numbers up and stick to the fundamentals. Pucks in deep. It sounds like you know what you got to do there with the numbers you're putting up. So that's great stuff. Thank you so much. Best of luck the rest of the season, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thanks, Paige.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Awesome. That was Paige Smith joining us right there, assistant captain, and good shot there, Joel. Good shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heavy shot.
Absolutely. Always with her.
That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Like seeing. So yeah, I
She's
can't
very
imagine.
Well spoken.
Very well spoken. Great guest there. So awesome. Paige Smith, second guest of the day. We will be joined right away by Layla Matthew, and we heard from Layla Matthew's father earlier.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. And she's the captain, Team Alberta player as well. And I'm sure she's probably got some pretty good numbers as well. As we await Layla Matthew, she will be joining us right away here on the Hockey Edmonton show. I'm YouTube Trev. That's Joel Lenius.
I'm Joel.
Cole, I'll start saying just Joel. Sorry about that. I always say last names. That's Joel over there, Coach of the Year, and you'd never expect it because he's very humble. Man, like, how you not? You're so like, if I was Coach of the Year, everyone under the sun would know about it.
In here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Coach of the Year. I won Rookie of the Year at EST, and people. They're annoyed at me because that's all I say.
That's all you talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, this is the Hockey Edmonton show. YouTube Trev, that's Joel. And Layla Matthew, let's bring her in right now. She is the next and final guest on today's show. And as all the guests have been joining, we thank them for taking the time out of their day because I know they're probably very, very busy and supposed to be taking their test, as you were saying. I know.
They're all in diplomas. Yeah.
I know Alistair was saying that Leila is probably studying or should be studying right now. So as we await her, Leila will bear with us here. We'll bring you on right away. And I think we're all good. Leila, let's bring you on right now. Can you hear me there?
Yes, I can.
Okay, you can hear it. Awesome. Sweet. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join the show. First off, just introduce yourself. I reckon you're the captain, Team Alberta player. Introduce yourself, and you're the captain. That's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm Layla Matthew. I've been a part of the Junior Oilers program for 3 years now, and I just committed to Clarkson University last year, so that's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to that after my year at U18.
Sweet, yeah, that's that's really bright future there. That's awesome. What does it mean to be a junior Oiler? It seems like this is just such an amazing program. We've had so many people come on the show this season, and they've spoken so highly of it. But to be a player on this team, how cool is that?
It's really cool. I feel like we've always had such a great culture on this team, and there's just like a respect piece that we always have whenever we enter the rinks, whenever we play opponents. Like, I feel like out of all the teams, we're just the most respectful, and I think we work so well together on the ice, and we have so much chemistry just because we have such a connection outside of the rink as well.
Awesome. Yeah, and for sure. We asked Paige this, but just curious for yourself as well. What is the one thing, if you could put one thing, what is it that you like most about the program?
I would say the girls and my teammates. I think like we're such a close family, and I can say that they are my family now. So I think just coming to the rink and seeing all my friends is awesome.
That's fair.
Yeah, we've had some pretty amazing captains in our program, Layla, and Layla's been with us actually 4 years, because 3 years junior Oilers and one as a Panda, and she's seen some awesome captains, and she is our captain and such a great leader and has the respect of everybody in the room. So I guess for you, like, what does it mean to be a captain on the team, and what have you learned from it, and how can you take that moving forward in your career at Clarkson and certainly afterwards? Just all the lessons you've learned as a captain.
It's very honoring for sure. Like I was so excited to be named it. And I think like I just like it's such a big role for me when girls are looking up to me in the room and things like that. And I feel like I have so much support from my teammates and my coaches with being a captain. It's just like such a big honor to me. And I think I just want to carry that on into the rest of my career, into my leadership roles.
Yeah, and you guys are undefeated right now, which is just crazy. I've never went undefeated. My team just sucked, and I had fun. So maybe just talk about how fun this season has been. You know, being able to wear the C and to be undefeated. Like that's not a lot of people can say that. So what is that like?
Yeah, I guess I feel like that kind of again goes with like our chemistry piece on the ice and how we are off the ice with each other because we have such a good culture and because we've built that up for a while now. I think that's why we've been very successful on the ice. So hopefully, just knock on wood, we can keep up our streak. So.
Yeah, for sure. And then just a few more. Rogers Place, you got to play on. We asked this to Paige, and she was just super excited. But being able to play on the ice is Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. I mean, and you look at the players that come in. Sidney Crosby's been on that ice. Ovechkin, just to name a few. What is it like? That's going to be really cool. I can't imagine what's going through your mind.
Yeah, last year going in, obviously we were all super excited and I think it's just such a cool experience to take in because there's just so much we've never experienced before. You kind of feel like you kind of do feel like an NHL player, like getting to be in the room and go onto the ice and skate warm up and there's so many people watching, so just super excited to experience that again.
For sure. And quickly, I know the Oilers, they do the NHLPA, like they do the voting.
Yeah.
And every season, the Oilers ice is always like, it's either the best ice in the league or it's the second. And I think Montreal, the Canadiens, also have a really good sheet of ice. But what's it like? Is this as good as it's the rumors are? Is it just smooth? Feels like you're on nothing?
I say it is. I think like the ice does feel a lot faster, like especially just like rimming the puck or passing. I think it moves a lot quicker. Just feels smoother than our ice at home, but
yeah, cool.
That's what I think.
Sweet. And then just lastly for me, is there someone that is your idol? Is there a player that you looked up to? It could be, a former player, a current player. Is there anyone that you try to form your game around?
I would say my brother Kai. I've always looked up to him for a while. When he started hockey, I know that's kind of what got me into wanting to play, and he kind of taught me everything I know, and I kind of think of him as a good role model. So I would say my brother.
I knew you were gonna pick Kai. I knew you were gonna pick
Yeah.
Kai. He's such a nice young man. He's actually skated with us at the Christmas break and
Cool.
very complimentary of the group. So yeah, I have been able to coach him too. But yeah, I thought she was gonna pick Kai for sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Sweet, Leila. Well, thank you for taking the time out of your day to discuss, talk some shop and talk hockey and just tell us your experience of what it's been to rep the Junior Oilers, to be a part of the Junior Oilers program. We really appreciate it. Best of luck when you take place in the Rogers Place Takeover Series, and best of luck to the season going forward as well.
Thanks, Leila.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah.
Awesome. Of course. Right on. That was Layla Matthew. She was team captain. That's got to be pretty cool. Were you ever captain?
Sorry?
Were you ever captain?
No. Assistants. I don't have the qualities she has. She's a very good captain.
I was captain once for one game.
One game, yeah.
One game. The team, I remember, it was a tournament, and we were just getting ready. It was like to win all the marbles and whatnot. And everyone, I think we were in Adam, and it was just... everyone's just we're just kids, right? And everyone's just having so much fun and just talking. And I was just like sitting there just quiet. I was like, I knew. And the coach had said, be quiet, but no one was being quiet. I was the only one that was quiet. And then all of a sudden he comes to me with some tape. He puts the C on my chest.
The tape.
And I was like, Wow, I'm a captain. I'm the captain of this
Yeah.
team, and that was pretty cool. I'll never forget that moment. And here I am talking about it.
It is a good feeling putting a letter on
Oh,
your chest. It is a good feeling.
Yeah, it really is. I feel like it's something that's not really talked about that much, but yeah, it was a tremendous feeling. I absolutely loved it. So, this was great. We got to hear from Alister. We heard from Paige. And to finish things off, we heard from Leila there. Yeah, so that was a great job. Pretty well wrapping up the show right now. Joel, thank you for taking part in this episode. I had a lot of fun, and I know it was sprung upon you last second. So you absolutely crushed it, and that was really good. But I want to finish with this. Where can people buy tickets for this event?
Yeah, again, the event's on January 26th, 1:15 p.m. at Rogers Place. Please visit junioroilers.ca. There's a ticket link there. It's $5 for children, so 17 and under we did, and 18 above as an adult, and it's $15 for those tickets. So I think it's excellent hockey. Lloydminster's a great team. They have an excellent coach, and we enjoy playing them. They're always quite physical games and lots of passion, so should be a great game.
Cool. So junioroilers.ca for tickets. Joel, any final thoughts or messages for fans of girls hockey?
No, I think for this game specifically is if you have the chance to come out, if you're free on Sunday afternoon, please come out. Even if you're more of a fan of male hockey, come out and enjoy it. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised at the level of play and the talent that's out there. And come on out and watch. And for those younger girls that are aspiring to play at this level, I think it's a great opportunity to see what it's all about and what you need to do to get there, and it's the next step in your journey to hopefully making it into the big time. So.
Beauty. Absolutely well said there, Joel. Awesome. Well, that pretty well concludes episode 20. I'm YouTube Trev, and this is Joel. Thank you for tuning in the Hockey Edmonton show. You can, it was a fine Saturday morning. I hope you're waking up, and it's a great day. I know Tom and Belzy will be in the studio shortly here, so we got to wrap things up. So thanks for sticking along to today's episode. We'll see you next week. Leave a like, drop a comment down below as we read every single one, and we'll see you then. Take her easy and have a wonderful rest of your Saturday.
Thanks very much.